Hi, it's Philip here from collectingmagicbooks.com. Occasionally I'm asked for advice on books for children about magic. It's a really great hobby for kids, and there are a lot of magic books out there aimed at children, some better than others, so I thought I'd give some advice now on what books I'd recommend for any kid getting into magic. The first one is a really beautiful book, Marvellous Magicians by Lydia Corry. We always keep this in stock. It's great. It's a magic history book, so it's about different magicians. There's a fold out there. Different magicians through time. It's really entertaining. It's really full of great stuff, and it's just a perfect book to keep a kid entertained and to get a kid into magic. So Marvellous Magicians by Lydia Corry. That's the first book I'm going to recommend. It's a magic history book. But what if your child is looking at learning how to be a magician, learning to do actual tricks? Well, there's really simple books like these. They're a bit old-fashioned, but they're a real bargain. These are just a few pounds each, and they're just full of really exciting secrets and tricks and jokes even. Really great stuff in these. A perfect stocking filler or something to keep kids busy during the summer holidays. Just really great fun little booklets, but maybe not the best if your child really seriously wants to learn how to do magic. So here are a few. Carl Fulves wrote a whole series of magic books, and they're still in print by Dover, and they're all sort of branded self-working and then the type of magic. So there's self-working card tricks, table magic, there's mental magic, and they're all really simple to do. They require a little bit of practice, so they're good for kids to keep them entertained and for them to learn magic properly. And they're really well illustrated and really well described. So just really good books for, I'd say, if your kid is into reading, probably age 10 or 11 up. But that would depend on the child. And another book in a similar vein that's a bit more jokey is Matt King's book, Tricks with Your Head. Hilarious magic tricks and stunts to disgust and delight. And this is all tricks that are to do with your actual head. And when I say tricks, I mean it's a mixture of magic and kind of pranks and fun jokes. It's a bit of fun, that. And we also stock some second-hand children's magic books, but only ones that are really good, really special ones. We've got two books by Ali Bongo. Ali Bongo, some people may remember seeing him on TV when they were a child. He was a fantastic magician, fantastic creator of magic tricks. And he also wrote some really good children's books, which we always keep in stock. And they're really bright and vibrant and colourful. And also, a lot of them use kind of paper and cardboard, so there's an element of making the trick before you perform it and things. So we've got two Ali Bongo books that we keep in stock. So if you just search Bongo on our search bar, you'll find them both. There's one that's Ali Bongo's Book of Magic, which is a red one, and then this is the blue one, the Big Book of Magic, and they're both really good fun for children. Another one of these is Jack Dalvin's book, Magic of the Masters. This is maybe for slightly older children, but it has a bit more sleight of hand in, and it's really full of tricks. Again, these are ones where you don't need to go to a magic shop and buy special apparatus. This is mainly stuff that you can do with things that you buy, things that you've got at home. And this is printed in colour as well. It also has little bits of magic history in there, so that's a particularly nice one. And again, for the slightly older children, we've got some more colourful magic history books. This is a really fun book. This is Magic Picture History, and it's by Milbourne Christopher, and it's just full of great stories written about magicians from the past and really full of illustrations. We also stock his biography on Houdini, which I think is one of the best for children, personally. I think it's a really nicely written biography of Houdini. That's called Houdini the Untold Story, that's right. So that's just a few second-hand books that are not aimed at children, all of them, but are good for children. And I thought I'd show a few. If your child is a little bit older and is getting really into magic, maybe they've done the Carl Fulls books of self-working magic and want something a bit more professional, you know. These are the two that I'd recommend as sort of stepping up to. Maybe if your kid's been into simple magic tricks for a few years, maybe they're in their early teens and they want something a bit more complicated. These are fantastic books to start taking your magic to the next level. So this is the Royal Road to Card Magic. There's a whole video I've done on card magic books we've got, and I talk about this in a bit more depth, but this is a perfect course. It takes you from having very few skills all the way up to being a good card magician. We've got a few versions of that. We've got it in hardback and paperback. And then Bobo's Modern Coin Magic is the kind of Bible of coin magic, if you will. It's got simple stuff, it's got complicated stuff, and it's got so much material in. And we've got this as the nice affordable paperback version, and we've also got larger hardback versions as well, and revised versions. But if you're just starting out in magic and you want to do some almost professional level coin tricks, this will take you there, the Dover edition of Bobo's Modern Coin Magic. So there's just a couple of magic trick books for kids that are good for children, and we've got lots on the site. If you've got any questions and you want some specific information on any of these books or any other books, or if you want to know if a particular book is suitable for a child and for their level of where they're at in learning magic, then please just send a message to us at collectingmagicbooks.com, and we'll do our best to answer any inquiries about that. And that's children's books, all available at collectingmagicbooks.com. Thanks.